All right, guys, for our last combination before your rounds begin, I'm gonna go over a roll out. This last combination is 1, 2, roll out, 2, post 2. I'm gonna go over the post 2 in a second, but first let's cover that roll out because that's the main topic of today's class. When you guys roll out, you're always gonna go towards your lead hand side. So when I come here, I'm gonna throw my 1, 2. Now I'm gonna step and roll towards my lead hand side with my lead leg. Step and roll. And then this back foot's kind of gonna be like a pivot. I'm just gonna drag it back and I'm gonna come back with a 2. So again, 1, 2, as I step with this lead leg, I roll underneath, come back, bring my back foot back, kind of like a pivot, and then I can fire back with whatever I want. In this case, it's gonna be a 2. One more time, 1, 2, step roll, 2. I'm still rolling underneath a 4 that is coming towards me, but instead of just staying in the same spot, you guys are cutting away. So I'm coming here, dodging the 4, 1, 2, roll underneath, pivot, or bring that back foot back, and then I'm gonna end with a 2. So that's the roll out. Again, these 2 terms you guys are gonna need to know. Step roll is always to the rear hand side, or roll out is always towards the lead. Now let's kind of look at this post 2. This is something I'm just throwing in. It's one of the things I love to do in mitt holding. It's kind of like a power shot. When you see a post 2, that means that 2 better be powerful coming after. Now, post, it's kind of like a probe, which you guys learned on Tuesday very briefly. Instead of posting out my 1 with my fist, I'm gonna do it with my palm of my hand or my surface of my glove. So when you guys post, when you guys see that term or see it in a combination, you guys are always using your lead hand. And you guys are posting out and you're holding it there for a second. And then as you bring this hand back, as you pull this arm back with your back, you're pushing that 2 coming forward. So it kind of gives it a little bit of momentum, a push-pull mechanism to make that 2 really powerful. So if I'm posting here, I post. As I bring this hand back, I'm gonna throw this 2 and rotate on my back foot, 2. So it's a push-pull type thing to give your 2 a little bit more oomph behind it. The posts, also a really great thing about posts are they check your distance. Again, your jab is your distance indicator. If you're too far, if you're too close. If I posted out on someone's shoulder, but I wasn't even reaching their shoulder, I'm too far. I can't throw that 2 and make it land. If I post and I'm right here and my arm is bent, I'm too close. So a post is kind of like a probe where you gotta find your distance, but once you find it, you hold it there for a second, and then you throw your 2. So I'm gonna use this bag back here. If I were to do a post 2 on this bag, I wanna make sure my arm is fully extended. I pull back, 2. This is too close. This is not gonna reach at all. So the post is kind of like a probe, but you hold it, then you shoot. Push, pull. This is kind of fun fact for you guys, just something I like to throw in a post 2. Now let's say you have a partner. How do I do that with a partner? Your partner gives you their lead shoulder. You post on their lead shoulder, post, and then they use this hand for the mitt to grab that 2. So when I'm with somebody and I'm holding mitts for somebody, when there's a post 2 on that combination, I give them my lead shoulder, post, and then when they pull that back, I'm gonna throw my mitt, 2, and we're gonna meet. So if I were to hold this combination and they roll out towards their lead hand side, they're gonna be dodging my 4. So it's a 1, 2, roll out, 2, post, 2. That's how you would hold it. Extra note, I know a lot of you guys don't have someone nearby, but I just wanted to throw that out for you guys so you guys are aware. So if we look at this combination, it's just you can still do a post 2. Just imagine you're touching someone's shoulder or you guys are using a heavy bag. So one more time, this combination in full, putting the post at the end. You guys have 1, 2, roll out, 2, post, 2. Hold it there for a split second and then fire that 2. One more time. 1, 2, roll out, 2, post, 2. That's your combination, guys. Again, the most important thing is getting the step roll and roll in, practicing those pivots. These are your 3 combinations. You guys have 3 minutes of each with a 30-second rest in between. Let me know how you guys do. If you guys have any questions after this, you guys are gonna have your cool down round of